A friend in need or a killer indeed? Electra's life hangs in the balance on the bold and the beautiful. Grab your tissues and hold onto your seats, bold and the beautiful fans, because we're diving into a spoiler that has our hearts pounding and our minds racing. Just when we thought the drama in Los Angeles couldn't get any thicker, a new threat is emerging, and it's targeting one of the most intriguing new faces in town, Electra Forrester. Let's be real, in the world of B&B, a little chaos is just a typical Tuesday, but this feels different. The latest spoilers are pointing to something truly terrifying. Electra's life is in imminent danger, and the most shocking part, the source of this threat might be hiding in plain sight, wearing the mask of a friend. It all circles back to that haunting, tragic night on the beach, the night Luna's life was seemingly cut short in a hit and run. Remember the tension, the gut-wrenching grief? We all watched as Dylan, the new girl with a mysterious aura, showed up at Electra's door, a mess of nerves and tears. Her story was that she was just driving by, a mere bystander, caught in a terrible accident. But something about it never quite sat right, did it? The way she delivered the news, the shaky explanations, it had that classic B&B flavor of a half-truth. We saw Electra, in her raw and devastating grief, latch on to Dylan. In the face of an unthinkable loss, she saw a lifeline, a co-conspirator in sorrow. She promised Dylan they would get through this together. But here's the question that's keeping us up at night. What if this isn't just the aftermath of a tragic accident? What if this is a much darker, more dangerous secret? The trust Electra placed in Dylan is starting to look like the most dangerous gamble of her life. There's a growing, chilling suspicion that Dylan isn't just a scared witness. She might be the one who was behind the wheel. And if that's the case, she's not just hiding from the police, she's hiding from Electra. A secret that big, that monstrous, is a ticking time bomb. And Electra, in her quest for truth and closure, is standing right next to it. You can feel the pressure building, can't you? Every conversation between them is laced with a new, unspoken tension. How long can Dylan keep her story straight? How long before a slip-up, a misplaced word, or a sudden piece of evidence shatters the fragile peace they've built? When that bomb finally goes off, Electra won't just be facing the betrayal of a friend. She could be facing a killer who feels cornered, and a cornered animal is always the most dangerous kind. We're not the only ones with our detective hats on. The B&B fan community is buzzing with theories that are wilder and more brilliant than any scriptwriter room. Let's dive into what you, the most passionate fans in the world, are saying. One popular theory on social media suggests a massive cover-up, but not the one we think. Maybe Dylan didn't really hit Luna, but somewhat else, one fan astutely pointed out. Maybe the body was really mangled and they just assumed it was Luna. And honestly, given the track record of the LAPD in our fictional LA, that's not too far-fetched. Another fan ran with that idea, commenting, "After seeing their not-so-professional search debacle, I think it's an easy leap to believe they'd screw up identifying the body, too." This opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Another clever theory picks up on a key detail from that fateful night. They're assuming it was Luna, but she had switched clothes with the surfer girl. Imagine that. What if the victim wasn't Luna at all, but a surfer who had swapped jackets with her? The fan added, "Dylan stayed and talked to the police, so I would assume they had a body, but it's not Luna. It's going to end up being the surfer girl." This theory is a game changer. It means Luna could still be out there, hurt, hiding, or maybe even being held by Dylan for reasons we can't yet fathom. Which brings us to the most tantalizing theory of all. "I think she's harboring Luna, or Luna's blackmailing her," one fan speculated. "It's going to be a while, but she'll be back." This sends a shiver down our spine. What if Dylan's confession was a twisted way to insert herself into Electra's life? What if the real secret isn't that she killed Luna, but that she knows exactly where she is? The danger to Electra then becomes about what she might uncover. If she gets too close to the truth about Luna, she becomes a liability. And in the world of soaps, liabilities have a habit of ending up in perilous situations. So where does this leave our beloved Electra? She's standing on a foundation of lies, trusting a woman who may have already taken one life. The emotional toll is unimaginable. She's grieving a sister, leaning on a possible enemy, and her entire world is about to be ripped out from under her. When the truth erupts, and you know it will be more than just a shocking reveal. It will be a moment of pure, visceral terror for Electra. The moment she looks into the eyes of someone she trusted and sees a stranger, capable of unspeakable things. Her life will be in danger not from a random act of violence, but from the calculated desperation of someone with everything to lose. This is the kind of storyline that reminds us why we love the bold and the beautiful. It's not just about the glamour and the romance. It's about heart-pounding suspense, gut-wrenching betrayals, and characters we genuinely care about being pushed to their absolute limits. We're right there with you, Electra. We're feeling every moment of your fear, your suspicion, and your heartbreak. We'll be watching breath held, waiting to see if a hero emerges from the shadows in time or if this betrayal will cost another Forrester everything. You absolutely cannot miss a single moment of what's coming next. The drama is about to hit a fever pitch, and the fallout will change everything. Tune in to The Bold and the Beautiful, airing weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for times because you won't want to be late for this.